How y'all doing, people? We up early, 3 in the morning. Wake up affirmations. Yes. Alright, so we gonna continue on with this journey with the masters of the universe, which is us. And I have another story for you, how I broke through this holographic grid on just going with my gut and not believing the things that is told to me if it don't resonate with my spirit. So this story is about my other son. So we're gonna get right to it. So boom, I get a phone call from my wife, and she was crying on the phone, and she was telling me that the doctor said that my son that I was having at the time, this was around, I believe, 2013. Yeah, 2013. Right. So the doctors told her when she went to the doctors that when they did the blood work or whatever, sonogram, whatever they did, that my son has Down syndrome. So she's crying on the phone like, oh, they saying that he's gonna have Down syndrome and all this stuff, and she's crying and blah 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 blah. So I was like, all right, just come home, I'm gonna talk to you. Boom, she comes to the door, still crying about this whole situation. So I grabbed her and I looked her in the eyes. I said, listen, our son don't have no Down syndrome, and you're not gonna believe no damn doctors saying that my son has Down syndrome. Now I'm gonna pause it right there, and I'm gonna go back in time on why I'm saying that my son doesn't have Down syndrome, and I'm not believing what the doctors say. Once again, it's these doctors in the system where they tell you things, and if you don't believe it, it's not true. And there's a way for you to tap into your higher self, into the ancestors, and either heal yourself and change the dynamics of your life and change the whole manifestation. If you don't believe it, but it has to resonate in your spirit and soul for these things to happen. So anyway, back. So now, I was doing some meditation back in the days, trying to figure out a name for my son that I was having, that we talking about. So I did meditation, and I had like a little melody, a little song that came into my meditation, and basically it was saying the word gold, you know, gold, right? And then it was like gold prosperity. So boom, I immediately said that's my son's name right there, Gold Prosperity. Now everybody thought I was crazy. Once again, what I was telling everybody, that this is my son's name, Gold Prosperity. He's going to be a billionaire. He is going to be a billionaire. Okay, so now I'm fast forwarding back to the story that I'm telling you. Boom. So now I'm telling her, this boy don't have no damn Down syndrome, and we're not jacking that. You don't even go back to the fucking hospital. Don't care about no damn prenatal care, none of that. This boy's gonna be a billionaire. He don't have no damn Down syndrome. Forget what the doctors say. Don't go back. Listen to me. We lit. Now, we're gonna fast 4 months past when my son is born. She ain't go over to no doctors. It didn't listen to the doctors with the appointments. Didn't listen to no Down syndrome. We just kept it pushing, right? So now my son, her water break, my son is about to come out. But the funny thing is, my son damn near came out inside my car at the time. And I think I had like I had a Benz at the time, Mercedes Benz at the time. And he damn near came out. So basically, the time I got upstairs and he came and he already was came into this world, everything was a success. There was no Down syndrome. There was no talks about nothing negative. Everything was positive. It was a success. Now, the funny thing about this situation is that my son came out and he didn't even cry. He was like quiet. And he didn't need no pacifier. He just was just a advanced soul that entered this atmosphere. So I say that to say this. Now we got the doctors that said that he had Down syndrome and he will have complications and all that nonsense. And I told my wife to don't believe nothing like that. Because from my meditations, when that name came up to me to let me know that this little boy is going to be a billionaire and successful and give back to this world with prosperity, there was no way in the world they was telling the truth, yo. And I did not believe anything that my wife was telling me because I knew who I was bringing into this world. So once again, that's another magical story of using your mastery in shifting the dynamics of your life, because there's so much storms that we go through and we think that the world is over or our life is over, and it's totally not. That's not accurate. And if you just take your time and just do your meditation and just get that time to yourself to rationalize, and you will get the right answers, and you will know what's right and what's wrong, what's true, and everything will work out for you. You will get through your storms and stuff like that. But this is another one of those episodes of the Masters of the Universe. I have another story for you because I have so many stories, actual stories of breaking through this holographic grid when you was told that you can't do something and then you can just go do it. But remember, you was told that you can't do it. So how the hell that you could do it if you was told that you can't do it? We some powerful, powerful, powerful beings, brothers and sisters. And you remember that. This is another episode of Masters of the Universe and Russell Brinkley. Love and light.